He'd have to be a moron not to take McMahon on his program. Are you kidding me? This is the ultimate FU to that company that his grandfather built from the ground up. And his father took over and made it a multi-billion-dollar empire. That is the biggest finger to the face that you can do, is work for your rival company. Another huge story, Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon meets Tony Khan. Now, I think we might have mentioned this before. Shane reached out to WWE and they said, we don't want you here. Do you think it's because of his father? Do you think it's because he's injury prone? There wasn't really a specific reason given that I saw, and maybe I missed something. Did you see anything?
I don't know the specific reason why they would have turned him down outside of the fact I don't think that they have a great relationship with, each other, both sides of the McMahon family. I just don't think they have a good relationship outside of that last name. I don't think that they work well together.
Does he have a good relationship with Paul and Stephanie?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that they
with those two. I was talking. I thought.
When Vince was still there. You talking about when Vince was still there?
No,
I don't remember it.
Now.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. Oh, okay. With them now, I don't think they have a good relationship all the way around. Really?
See, I don't know anything about personals with the family. I have no idea. So I didn't understand why, if he wanted to come back, wouldn't you think Paul would be the first one to vouch for him? Hey, my brother-in-law is here. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. So he goes, and I don't know if it's for money. I don't know if it's for the love of the sport. It's ego. But Shane goes and meets Tony Khan over at AEW. Here's the picture. That does not even look like Shane McMahon to me. I would need a real close-up of him it's so far away, but I think Mercedes Moné took that picture. I think she said, I'm the one that took the picture. That's what I heard. So they knew it was going to be posted.
This was a purposeful leak.
Sure. And this picture, made the rounds on social media. Shane actually released a statement. I'm going to read it verbatim. Tony and I were connected through a mutual friend, and we had a great meeting. We talked about many things, but mostly about our shared love for the business and the rewards and challenges of working with family. I congratulated him on the 5-year anniversary of AEW and look forward to how he evolves the business moving forward. So, take that as you will. Does that mean that there could be some kind of McMahon sighting in an AEW ring? Because like I said before, I'll pop for that. I'll watch that live and I'll pop for it huge because he is my favorite McMahon. It's always been my favorite McMahon.
Be a shocker, but to me, this guy's the X factor.
Look at that. For AEW?
No, for the whole situation. That picture pops up, and that I just feel like either he will never make it to AEW fully, or they're going to do something drastic. There's going to be some form of information that comes out about Shane McMahon.
So you think Paul Levesque, his brother-in-law, is going to leak something that's going to hurt Shane McMahon and hurt his chances to go to AEW? That's what you're saying.
I think that this is still the WWE at its core.
Is this mafioso? Are we getting back to the mafia?
Yes. Wrestling business. Hell yeah. It's still to its core. It's WWE. It's shocking. It was shocking to see the picture for sure of McMahon and Tony Khan meeting. The only other shocking person in that room could have been a mustachioed McMahon, but I don't think that'll ever happen.
No.
It would be cool, but I think either it'll be blocked by WWE or they'll come to something will come out about Shane and it'll never happen.
How would they block it?
This is as far as it would go.
If there's no ties with Shane McMahon and WWE,
block it as in step in and grab him and be like, no, we need you back.
Well, they already said no. You think they're
but
going to
now that the picture's out, we need you. we figured something out for you. We need you.
I don't know, man. If there's bad blood, I don't know. Like you mentioned the one day, do you think they have Thanksgiving dinner with all the kids and the families together? And does he get along with Stephanie? Like, I've never heard anything about behind the scenes with them. So I don't know. But I do know that I would love to see him in AEW more so than WWE. I wouldn't pop as much if he went back to New York, but if he went to AEW, what a slap in the face that would be.
5 years ago when AEW was created, there's nothing anybody else would have wanted more than to have a McMahon involved with AEW. I mean, come on. Like, what is this? Where did the vision go for AEW? That now we're just, hey, let's just get a McMahon. He's available. Just bring him in. Just get him in here.
Now you're wrong. Shane put out the feeler first.
Tony's like, come on down.
Why wouldn't he?
Come on.
He'd have to be a moron not to take McMahon on his program. Are you kidding me? This is the ultimate FU to that company that his grandfather built from the ground up. And his father took over and made it a multi-billion-dollar empire. That is the biggest finger to the face that you can do, is work for your rival company.
You're probably right.
I'm most certainly right. Probably.
I think it's a big FU to the people that invested in you, saying it was going to be a non-McMahon entity. Well, guess what? A McMahon called me, and I was like, oh, my God, a McMahon. Come on, let's go.
When did they ever say this was a non-McMahon entity?
It's AEW is supposed to be different.
Shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're
supposed to be AEW is supposed to be different. This is going to be, hey, I love Shane O'Mac. Let's bring him down. Here comes the money. He's going to do the little thing with his arm. He's going to do the little shuffle when he comes out. I'll bring him back. Let's do it.
You have no clue what you're talking about. Listen, this would be the biggest thing to happen. And then he's just like smiling. He keeps putting up a picture of Triple H smiling at me on our screen. That's fine.
Diabolically smiling.
Yeah. Double agent brother-in-law, the caption was. I don't know, man. I just think it would be it would have been better if the picture wasn't leaked and the talks weren't discussed and he just surprisingly showed up. I think that would have been like a hell of a lot better, but you never know when it's going to happen. So if it does happen, kudos to AEW, because I think it's a monumental thing to have a McMahon on their television program. I really do.
Maybe Shane's gonna start doing the convention circuit.
Oh my God. How funny would that be? Well, they do have most of the conventions, they do have their own room. It's like awesome. AEW is like their own section or their own room. So, I can see him doing some conventions. And is he hard up? Huh?
Or Vince?
No, I don't think so. Is Shane hard up for money?
I doubt it. No,
I mean, too. Like, I don't think
when Shane left in like 2007 or 2008, he helped found pay-per-view in like
Tokyo,
China,
right?
Some foreign country. He's a millionaire, millions over.
So this has to be either two things. He misses the business, or he wants to say F you to his family. One or the other. But I mean, he did ask to go back to WWE first, which makes me think he just wants to be wrestling again or involved in it somehow. Hey, if Stephanie can come back, why can't Shane come back?
Yeah, and he's not even linked right now to any of the bad stuff. Stephanie, at least she was.
God, don't let his name be involved in anything. That would crush me. Really, that would make me so sad.
The only thing that was ever said about Shane was he knew stuff was happening and just like stayed away from it. That was all they ever said about Shane back in the day. Was like, yeah, it was always weird stuff going on, and Shane just kind of kept his nose clean, so to speak.
What, weird with his father?
Yeah. Well, he was.
What are you going to rat your father out?
But you know, Stephanie's name has been in the papers with some of the allegations.
Well,
murky waters.
I'm not touching that one. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see if that happens.